Aloha! Thank you for joining us here at A to Z Dog Training. I am so excited to see you in our classes. This video is just a little bit of housekeeping so you know what to expect on your first day. As you know, our classes are open enrollment, so you can join whenever, as long as I have space available. So I hope this video you will find just a little bit easier to find your way around on your first day. First off, I have to thank you so much for joining a class, for being able to find simple solutions, simple steps to help train your dog. Please know that I'm here for you to answer any questions that you might have. When you register for class and you have received a confirmation, you should have received a link with all outlines of behaviors that we teach in class. You'll also have a problem-solving booklet and many other helpful outlines for you to review that go hand in hand with the classes. I do know that everybody learns differently. Some people learn by reading, people learn by doing, people learn by watching, and I am here to provide you all forms of learning. When arriving to class, you should see a gated area with an iron sign that says "I cow." You're going to pull into this area and drive to your right. You will then go ahead and park towards the right. Please park close to one another so that we have space for everybody. I could not feel more fortunate to have such an amazing place to hold my classes. This is in beautiful Waimanalo. I just feel so fortunate. After you park, you'll gather your belongings and you will head to our training field. This is what our training field looks like. There'll be additional tents up to provide more shade for you. But go ahead and grab a piece of shade, set up your belongings, and then what I would like you to do is just go ahead and walk your dog around the field so that they can become accustomed to the environment. And what's important when you first get here and you're walking your dogs around, remember to reward them for paying attention to you. More than likely, they're going to want to smell and catch up on things that they missed throughout the week with smells. So if you reward them for checking in on you, they will be more likely to check in on you throughout the class. If your dog goes potty during the class, I ask that you please pick up their potty and you can put them in the buckets that you see along the fence line. If you guys have to go to the bathroom, there's a bathroom right on the lanai there. It says Lua on it. So right through the lanai there. I wanted to talk to you about my training methods. I feel that that's very important before we get started. I'm sure you've read a lot and researched a lot, and that can be very, very good, but it can also be a little bit confusing. What I'm here to do is to answer all your questions, and so I'm able to streamline all the information that you've received. And I've been doing this for so long that I'm definitely able to help you. But my main form of training is reward-based. What that means is I'm a positive reinforcement trainer. I reinforce the good and either redirect or ignore the bad and set my dog up for success. Now, a little bit about me is, this is how I started. I started with working with marine mammals. And the reason why I tell you that is that with marine mammals, I did not put them on a leash. I did not use a e-collar or a choke collar. I used reward-based training to train whales, dolphins, sea lions, birds, a variety of animals. Now, why use food while training? Well, to tell you the truth, it works. Animals are very smart. So they do things that is rewarding to them, and they avoid things that is not rewarding to them. Now, with the dogs, you can use a variety of reinforcement. You can use toys, verbal praise, scratches and love, going to say hi to a doggy friend, or walking out the door and going for a walk. Those can all be forms of reinforcement for your dog. Food happens to be a very, very strong reinforcer for most dogs, the best reinforcer. When choosing food with your dog, when going to class in a very distracted area, I suggest using small, moist, stinky treats. But when you're at home, you might not have to use such a high reward treat. A tool that I use while training, and you're going to have the option of if you want to use this tool or not, is a clicker. Okay? And what a clicker is a reward marker. It marks the moment in time that your dog is doing the correct behavior. Many times your dogs will do something, but the reward is lost because the good behavior happened so quickly, and we lost our moment in time to reward the dogs. But with the clicker, it's very easy to click, and they know their treat's coming. So it actually bridges the gap between the correct behavior that they did and knowing that their treat is coming. And it works really, really well, especially when you're dealing with behaviors from a distance, or trick training or agility training. It's a very clear, concise way of telling your dog, yes, you're doing the right thing and you're about to receive a treat. I have also had some students choose not to use the clicker, but they have used a verbal reward marker, such as yes. The dog does something correct, you will say yes and give a treat. I'll be honest and let you know the clicker isn't for everyone, and that is absolutely okay. But if you do decide you would like to use the clicker while training, let us know and we'll provide you with the clickers for class. Times that you don't want to use a clicker is if there's multiple people in the household that are going to be working with your dog, and you can't all be consistent with using the clicker. Also, when sometimes kids can get a hold of the clicker and run around clicking, and that can lose the power of the clicker if it's not followed with a treat. And I'll let you know there's a learning curve between using the clicker, treats, leash. What in the world am I training, and what did Tammy say? But I promise you I am here for you, and I will help guide you the best that I can to set you up for success and show you how to use this tool in your training. So if you decide to use the clicker, this is what I would like you to do when you get home. Is you'll receive a clicker, but I want you to muffle the sound of the clicker when introducing it to your dog. Show your dog the clicker. The tab is going to face you, and then you're going to push down on the clicker here. But I want you to muffle the sound at first so that we don't scare your dog with the sound of the clicker, okay? So you can put it under your arm, click, treat. Click, treat. Click, treat. Then when you think you've done it several times with muffling the sound, then you can bring the clicker out and click, treat. What this is doing is associating the sound of the clicker with the food. Boy, Bruno. Good boy. So when your dog does the appropriate behavior, you click and treat, always. And I will, during class, explain to you how you fade the treats and the clicker as you progress in your training. But when you first start training the new behavior, you'll click and reward. Bruno, down. Good boy. Good down. So then the question is, how do I know when my dog knows what the clicker means? And
Really, this is one of the easiest things to train your dog because, again, they're associating the sound of the clicker with treats. But what you can do to test it out is you can, your dog can be in the same room with you but not paying attention to you, and you can click, see if they look at you, because they've heard that sound and they know it means something, so then they understand that click means treat. And then how you can simply start working with it is ask your dog to sit, click, reward, sit, click, reward. Now, you'll notice that I have these fashionable fanny packs that I love. I don't care that they're out of style, they're very convenient. I hold my treats, my phone, my poop bags, all sorts of other things in these fanny packs, but it allows my hands to be free while training. So not to give you such an overwhelm to have clicker and treats in your hand at the same time, you can utilize the fanny pack as well. So for you new puppy kindergarten students, what I want you to be aware of is that your puppy might be very overwhelmed when they first come to class. It's a new environment, new friends to meet, they just went on a car ride, so it can be overstimulating for your puppy. What's important is that we are gentle and kind with them. We're never going to force them to do anything that they don't want to do. The main goal of puppy class is off-leash socialization. So I will guide you and I'll guide your puppy. Safety is our number one concern. So just know that they might be a little bit overwhelmed. I've had a puppy, it took up to 4 classes before it was running around crazy with everybody. But just know that that might be something that you might encounter with your puppy. Do not compare yourself to other puppy people, especially those who have been to class before, because all puppies are different. Please don't compare, but know that I will guide you and help your puppy become very confident. All right, well, that is a wrap. I really look forward to meeting you and your dog and helping you on this journey. Remember, we are here to answer any of the questions that you have. I have clients for a lifetime, so I'm really looking forward to meeting you and having you become part of our A to Z dog training pack.